Hello. Today I am talking to you about some tricks and tips with discussions to make them work for our attendance. So over here, I'm in my discussions. I'm making my first discussion. In the text box, I just wrote my prompt and the things that I expect from students. You can see it's not published yet. So if you have cross-listed your classes, you're going and you assign a discussion to everyone. Every single student across your periods will be able to respond to one another. If you want to keep students in their class period and only responding to those students in that same period, there's something that you will need to do. If you are fine or you haven't cross-listed your classes or you're okay with students talking throughout, you don't need to follow this. But in order for that to happen, you have to say it's graded. That doesn't mean you have to give it a point value. It just, without it being graded, you lose a lot of options. So when I have something that is graded, I can say it's out of 0 points. So therefore, it's not actually something that's going to affect their gradebook. I can put it out of points if I want to, and so can you. This is going to be in the assignments. It's important to do that so it can sync with Skyward later, but this is what I want to talk about. If I want to have a different discussion for each class, I'm going to say I don't want it to be assigned to everyone. I'm going to click that out, and I'm going to say this is going to be just my first period. So I'm going to pick these 2 periods are cross-listed into this one class. So I'm going to pick my first period class, and I'm going to have this, and I'm going to say its due date's Friday. And now this discussion will only be for first period. So I'm going to retitle this Introductions Period 1. Go ahead and save it. And it's going to give me a warning. Hey, third period didn't get this. That's okay. We're going to continue. Then, if I want to do that same discussion, because I don't want to have to make these discussions for each period, that's the reason I cross-listed, I'm going to go to my discussions, I'm going to find it, I'm going to hit these 3 dots, and I'm going to duplicate this discussion. So now I have the exact same one, and this one is called copy. I'm going to go into this discussion. I want to edit it. And I want this to be for my third period class. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to just say that this is for period 3. It is the same question. I don't want to have to do it again. I'm only going to go and change who it is assigned to. And so I have to hit this add button. I'm going to click on period 3. And so now this one's just going to be assigned to period 3. I'm going to also have it due on Friday, and we can change this. But if I don't have a due date, it won't go over to Skyward. If I don't want to have it graded and it's 0 points, I can take out that due date and it doesn't matter. It's only if you put a value point to it that you'll need to have a due date so it will sync with Skyward. I'm going to save this. It says, oh, wait, period 1 doesn't have it. That's okay. Period 1 already has their own. And I'm going to hit continue. So now when I go to my grade book and I want to see who has done this and who hasn't, where is my grade book? I can look at, I have a period 1 and a period 3. And so when I am going to go, and they're unpublished right now, but once they're published and students start to respond to it, I can go on and I can look at everything one student did here, or I can just go back to my discussions and see how many responses I have and read the responses right here. Now, these aren't published yet. I'd want to publish them, but that's one way that we can make sure that we are giving our students just a discussion to talk to just their period. I hope that was helpful.